I'm Debbie Wages, and I work at Lifeblood, a great organization that helps people in our community who need blood. Each year, about 30,000 people in our community donate to Lifeblood. We love our donors because they give life to patients in our community. However, our hospitals need more blood than Lifeblood's donors provide. That's why we hope you too will become a Lifeblood donor. If you're already one, thank you. Through this DVD, you'll meet our special friends, donors who give frequently, volunteers who organize blood drives and assist at special events, and people who have received blood given by our local donors. First, let's learn a little about Lifeblood from Dr. Edward Scott, Lifeblood's medical director.
Lifeblood is our community's regional blood center. We provide blood to patients who need transfusions in all hospitals in our area, and we've been doing that since 1963. Individuals who want to donate blood, and we encourage everyone to do that, have opportunities to donate at a number of neighborhood centers in our region, many in Shelby County and also throughout the area surrounding Memphis. There are also numerous opportunities for an individual to donate either at their place of business or their place of worship or an educational institution through our mobile operations. We encourage everyone to donate blood. It's quick, it's easy, it's convenient, and there are many opportunities in your community.
I started donating blood when I'm in my mid-20s. I'm on my way home from work one time, and on the radio was an urgent appeal for B negative blood, which is my type. So I immediately turned my car around, went to the hospital and donated blood. In 1996, I developed colon rectal cancer and had an operation. Did not use any blood, but about 7 or 8 months later in a follow-up, they discovered that the cancer was still there, or they had not gotten all one or the other. At that operation, I used 9 pints of blood. As you know, our body only holds between 9 and 12 pints, so I got what I tell people a complete oil change. You never know who you're going to save or when you're going to save a life, and so that when you get the opportunity, you should step up and step forward to help your community.
There are many ways to help. See how people just like you are making a difference in our community.
Actually, I started donating blood when I was in high school and got used to it. I knew there was a need for it, even back in North Carolina where I had gone to high school, but especially here in Memphis because of the needs that are here in this community.
My son needed blood because he had scoliosis, and he was going to need to have a pin put in his spine to straighten his spine. The doctors did not know how much blood he would need, so they wanted to have some on hand for him. So we had to depend on the kindness of strangers. The University of Memphis has a great donation center right on campus, just above the parking garage, so you can park right above the bookstore, and so our students and our faculty and staff can come there and donate. It is important for young people to begin donating blood early and then continue throughout their lives.
When I'm donating blood, I feel really proud to be giving back to the community. When I'm donating, I play on the computer and check my email and play solitaire, and I'm kind of getting other things done while I'm here. I come in every 56 days because that's when you're eligible, on the 56th day, and I feel like that's what I should do. I tell my friends and coworkers to come donate because it's such a small effort to make that really helps so many people. If I can do it, anyone can.
There were a lot of young people in our church who were just waiting for a cause to get behind. When I explained to them that many African Americans suffer from sickle cell, it created an urgent need in our congregation that they were ready to respond to, and they came out in record number. Like the scripture says, the life is in the blood. And for Christians, it's a very practical application. Regardless of who you are, you can give blood, even if you can't give money, and it's the gift of life. It's painless, it doesn't hurt, even though I'm a big squeamish kid, and when I think about the people going to benefit from it, it far outweighs that little bitty prick that I get in my arm.
In our religion, the highest good deed you can do, which we call a mitzvah, is to save a life. We have a group of about a dozen people who call at least 10 people each time we're going to have a drive at the temple. and we're very fortunate that the clergy will announce it from the pulpit. We also have a newsletter that goes out, and the drives are listed in there.
Part of AUTOZONE's culture is all about community involvement and the different ways that people can get involved. Giving blood is something they can do right here on site, and they can see the results almost instantly. But we try to add a little more fun and excitement by having drawings, door prizes. Our last blood drive was very successful. We gave away tickets to the Southern Heritage Classic. We always try to find some creative message to send out in our community newsletters.
Most of us do not realize the amount of blood that is actually needed here in Memphis. Many of you have seen the billboards that say they need 100,000 units of blood a year. What those billboards do not tell you is they only collect 60,000 units of blood. Each Wednesday morning here in the jury room, we participate in a blood drive with Memphis area Lifeblood. This has been very, very successful. I have developed this philosophy that when I get on the bus, they get ready to prick my arm, I simply look out the window, picture one of those children from St. Jude. It puts the whole process in perspective. It's a relatively painless experience. Once the stick is gone, the rest of the time you're just laying there. It takes about 10 minutes.
Morgan was going for a piano interview, and we were down on the Mid-America Mall. And as we were coming back out, going to the car, she said she was just too tired to walk. The next day, I took her to the pediatrician's office, and he told me that her blood count, her hematocrit and her hemoglobin was real low, and that for me to go straight to Lamana. Morgan was threatening a heart attack. Within a few days, she suffered, instead of a heart attack, she suffered a massive stroke. We had to get a series of blood transfusions. While in a coma, I let a child come in after she had been in for so long. A little friend of hers talked to her and told her about how much he loved her, and he wanted her to come back and play with him. And at that point, she opened her eyes. Through intense therapy and constant blood transfusions, this is the product of what we have today.
Beyond donating blood, you can help Lifeblood help patients in your community. You can volunteer with Lifeblood on special one-time projects, those that are short-term, or even more long-term projects. We'll match your skills to specific tasks and make sure you have the tools you need. There's even a great way for high school and college students to get involved. It's called Team Lifeblood. This team is focused on spreading the word about our community's need for lifeblood donors. Plus, Team Lifeblood members can earn volunteer and service hours for their time. So when you volunteer with Lifeblood, you'll feel good about the time you are giving and the fact that you are helping to directly save lives in your community.
See, saving lives is easy. Call us at 901-522-8585 or 1-888-LIFEBLOOD to help you get started. For more information on how you can help save lives, visit our website at lifeblood.org.
It doesn't hurt, but if it hurts, then I'll come over there and I'll hold your hand.
Give blood, give life for our community.